Hey yo, I'm back again. It's been a while. Did you miss me? I know you did. Um, I'm back again. Life gets in the way, but I've been having good conversations. I hope you're really well. I hope you're as well as I am, and all of that's good stuff. Life gets in the way, but it doesn't mean I've not been having really good conversations, man. I've been having great conversations, man. I've been like in the fire, having it out with people, correcting people, having out with stupid people, you know, the in, and brilliant people, yeah. The internet is just this crazy chaotic place, man, right? And there's a prevalence of bullshitters, yeah, taking up psychic space. Now, why does this matter? Yeah, this matters because as our lives move increasingly online, yeah, and our institutions have shuttered, right? I know in the United States you used to have like Emerge magazine back in the day. That was serious reportage. You used to have that, yeah. Here we used to have newspapers like the Gleaner, like the Voice, you know, and we used to have a black press kind of, but the internet killed all that off. Okay, we don't have a presence in digital because black people are, somewhat allergic in lots of ways. Not to creating content because we drive the internet, right? What is Twitter without black Twitter? We drive trends, but we don't own like a line of code, yeah, in any of the technological powerhouses like Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram. We don't own a line of code, and there isn't, a technological place where we gather in that way. So, as all of our media institutions collapsed, we've defaulted, yeah, to shit like, Facebook groups, right? And that's what it is. And although that's fine on a level, it means that just any Tom, Dick, and Harry can just chat bullshit. And they do. People just talk, they're just running their lips, man, with no common sense. So I have to be the voice of reason. That is why I'm here. It's why I'm on YouTube, building, building, building my channel so I can reach out and say what needs to be said. Okay? So I'm going to rewind and come back to this fracas, this bitch fest, you know, that I've been having with the Negroes. And I don't say that, as a form of insult. Yeah, I say it because it's accurate. The DOS, descendant of slaves people, yeah, who I'm just calling Negroes. That's what they are. Yeah, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Yeah, I've also discovered, yeah, this loose grouping, yeah, of internet blowhards who are going nowhere but misleading African America, which is what they are doing. They also christen themselves DACS, DACS, which is descendants of American chattel slavery, because they want to be special. They want to feel distinct from other kinds of black people in the United States, who they say are not African American. Okay, on a level I understand that. Barack Obama, is a Kenyan American. That's as far as I'm concerned. He wasn't steeped in African American culture or tradition. Therefore, he got into the White House. He didn't have any sympathy. It may not be because he's not African American. There's plenty of African Americans willing to sell out. They do that all the time. Yeah? But our DOS blowhards, led by our high yellow sister, Yvette Carnell, leading you all nowhere. Okay? You're increasingly taking up the conversation space. Yeah? And I got to clock all the haters and correct you. Okay? So recently, there's been a conversation about Julesy, started a conversation about African Americans and whether it's it's an ethnicity. I know the conversation's been going around a little bit. Is African American a distinct ethnicity? It's not. I'm sorry, it's not. I would argue not. Okay? Okay? The Dax Negroes think they're in a special place. That's what they think. You know, we are descendants of American chattel slavery. Yeah? We want all of you Africans, all of you black folk over here, and we're over here. Yeah? We need reparations, but you don't need reparations. Yeah? We're Dax, yeah, and you are African immigrants, okay? So basically, it's a Donald Trump playbook. It's a xenophobic, yeah, right, America First playbook, but filtered through the eyes, yeah, of black people who are getting shot by the police, yeah, who are having lead chucked into their water in Flint, Michigan, okay, who can't get no respect, yeah, who have been kicked off the ballot, whose Black Panther party members are still in the prisons, okay? But, you know, they're not interested in joining up with other black folk. They don't want to do that. So anyway, I've written a little bit about this, you know, is African American an ethnicity thing? And I thought I'd share my thoughts with you. Are African Americans a distinct ethnic group? Ethnicities are usually demarcated by language, religion, and culture. Are hip hop and the black church enough, for example? Despite these totemic contributions to global culture, I would argue not. They are no more a new ethnic identity than Black Britons are. Though bound by powerful experience and history, this is not enough. Windrush, for instance, for those of you that don't know, Windrush is the boat that first brought African Caribbeans en masse to the United Kingdom in 1948, although we'd been here for years and years and years and years and years throughout the 20th century, and in fact hundreds of years throughout the millennia, but whatever, yeah? Windrush, for instance, does not make us a new kind of people, yeah? So Black Britons, we're not an ethnicity, we're not, okay? And neither are you as African Americans, you're not, right? So African America is too porous without a geographical landmass, yeah? Where's your nation? You don't have a country, you don't have borders, okay? Crucially, it does not have a military force to keep predatory, yeah, people from endangering its existence. All that is left is marching and hashtags. Say what, look, right? You don't have an armed wing. You ain't got it, okay? You don't have guns. You don't have an armed wing. You don't have it, yeah? And you know, it's the whole, those people, yeah, they're not a liberation movement. They're not. They are a reactionary. You are reactionary. DOS blowhards. You are reactionary, and you're going nowhere, okay? You're not a liberation movement, okay? You're not a nationalist movement. Any nationalist movement, okay, needs land. Land. You fight for land. And to fight for land, yeah, you don't just march. You don't just get on YouTube chatting shit, okay? You have an armed wing. That's what you have. Anyway, back to the article. Say what you like about the actions of the Black Liberation Army in the early 1970s. The BLA were an offshoot of the Black Panther Party, okay? If you don't have an armed wing, you cannot claim nationhood. If you can't defend it, is it really yours? Is it really yours? Okay, here's a picture of Kathleen Cleaver, the Black Panther, and Eldridge Cleaver, two members of the Black Panther Party. Are descendants of slaves, blowhards, which you are if you're watching this, yeah? Are you trans? You're trans-ethnic. That's what you are, because you are actually Africans. Africans in America, that's what Malcolm X said, not me. Who am I? I'm no one, yeah? I'm quoting Malcolm X verbatim. That's what Malcolm X said. He said, quote, that's what you and I are. We are Africans in America. We're not Americans. That's what he said in, I believe it was 1964. Okay, quote unquote. To me, we are a distinctive group. Didn't say you're not distinctive. You're distinctive, but you're not an ethnic group. Yeah, we are a distinctive group. The variations alone make us distinctive from other Africans. Really? How so? The background in its entirety makes us our own distinctive group. That, for whatever reason, makes y'all upset to see us finally embrace and claim our distinction. We ain't jealous, okay? We ain't haters like that. And I think it's because it closes us off from others just claiming to be us when they choose you, blah, 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 blah. I didn't copy that. I just, fuck that, yeah? Anyway, here's my response. Beautiful mind. I find it hard to deal with the limited nature of your intellect. Limited nature of your intellect, to be honest. If my ancestors drummed in codes and your ancestors drummed in codes, right, so what was happening was she was saying shit like, well, you know, hip-hop is, you know, a Negro thing, a Dax thing. I'm like, actually, sound system culture is Jamaican, yeah. You know, bass culture is Jamaican. You know, it has always this heritage, yeah, from Jamaicans, and you need to respect that. She's like, no, it's ours. She's dissing Jamaicans, yeah, for saying actually it's our heritage too, which it is, right? So back to the thing, yeah. If my ancestor drums in codes and your ancestors drummed in codes and they both came from the same place, it means you and I are related. Instead, you are obsessed with this I am a Negro DOS thing, which is simply born from your lack of dignity and self-hatred. Despite the fact that everybody else knows it, you are ashamed to be what you are, an African, because you're an African, and are determined to be something else than the thing you were born as. Honestly, I think you Dax people are trans. You're giving me a headache. I'm gonna lie down. You are trans ethnic, okay? Or you're attempting to be, because actually you're Africans in America, as the late great Malcolm X said. You are Africans in America, the same way I'm an African in Britain. It doesn't make you better, it doesn't make me better, okay? But what it doesn't make us is competitors, and you're determined to see us through the lens of competition. Yeah, you see us as, you know, we're immigrants, all these immigrant Africans. Yeah, I'm not saying Nigerians ain't making mischief in the United States, which they are, but Nigerians make mischief everywhere. Okay, right, for better and for worse. So don't think you're a special case. You're not a special case. Okay, so you're Africans in America now trying to claim that you're something else. You try to claim you're an ethnic group. But how are you an ethnic group? Yeah, an ethnic group, as I said, yeah, you have land, religion, culture, language. That's what makes an ethnic group. Yeah, fried chicken don't make you an ethnic group. Okay, rap don't make you an ethnic group. It doesn't. Okay, gospel don't make you an ethnic group. I'm sorry, it doesn't. You're not an ethnic group, but you're trying to be what you're not. So you are trans. That's what you are. Okay? You're also Negroes, which is a ridiculous thing to say, but that's what you are as well. Okay? That's the word. I'm going to get into that. Why I'm calling Dax people Negroes. That's what I'm going to call you from here on. Okay? I don't respect this term that you've invented, but whatever. Okay? That's my opinion. Yeah? No blacks, no Irish, no dogs. That's the history. Black people in Britain. Okay? We fought that shit too. We fought. Yeah? You fought. We're African people. Okay? That's my view. Feel differently. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know the deal. Okay? And follow me. Subscribe to this shit. Now, I'll see you in the next one. And I'll be really soon. Alright? Peace.